What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel, Riggs Gaming. And what we're doing in this video, we're continuing the new series. If you missed last video, I'll go ahead and link it down in the description where we checked out the North Island on the new Miramar map. Today, I have something very special. I've always wanted to go to this location, but it just never seemed to happen. Whether it's because of flight path or even if the flight path went over it, I'd always end up, jumping out somewhere else. But where this flight path ends up going in this video is it pretty much passes damn near right over the top of this location. And by now you're wondering, okay, Riggs, where are you talking about? The place I'm talking about is Campo Militar, also known as military camp. You can see it right there. The plane is coming from the northeast, flying to the southwest, and we're pretty much flying. That's it right there, just behind the end of the plane, at the tail of the plane. That is where we're going to be going. That is military camp. So if you pull up your map, where it's located exactly it's actually not that hard to find. It's the furthest northeastern, I guess, town. In this case, it's a base, but it's the furthest northeast location that you can get to on the map. So to get here, it really does determine, whether you're coming or not, based on flight path, like it is for a lot of places, but especially this one. But the loot from this place in this Hot or Not series, I'm telling you guys, similar to military base on Erangel, or Erangel, however you pronounce it. You know you can have good loot. I mean, it's a freaking military base, right? So that's another reason why I really wanted to touch down right here, is I figured the loot was going to be pretty good. Now this is classic solo mode. It's so big. When I first, and this is actually the first time I've ever been here, when I was recording this footage. So it's definitely going to be, I mean, of course, it's going to be good for solo. It's freaking huge. I didn't realize how big this location was. Definitely going to be, okay, so there we go. We already picked up a vest. I was picking up some shotguns. We do have an M16. Showed up in the very first building. So these little groups of warehouses right here, these green warehouses, this is where the best loot is going to be. I will say that it's going to be the best for squads. Duos, definitely. Squads, there is more than enough loot to go around. I don't even have enough time to probably even see half of this place because the zone starts coming in. But in the meantime, we'll go ahead and continue looting. You can see we picked up a win, and we have an M16 so far, level 1 backpack. So nothing too spectacular yet. We do have that ammo bag for the car. There goes our first helmet right there, as we're checking out this really long warehouse. Say what you want. Actually, I'm in love with the Vector right now. I think it's one of the most powerful weapons, especially close range, in the game. So we go ahead and pick up that red dot. So I went ahead, dropped the win. Now we have the Vector, picking up some attachments for it. There's an extended mag for the M16. So again, nothing to write home about, but it is looking decent so far. And it seems like because we had to, when we jumped out, we went back, the flight path went back from the plane. Have not seen or heard anybody yet. We pretty much have this entire military base all to ourselves. So try not to get turned around too much here. So we're gonna go ahead and go back into this. So there we go. We got a level 3 backpack, and we have an 8x scope again inside of these little green warehouses. And so we're gonna keep it going. And if you guys see it right there, we picked up a Car 98. So in that one building, we got a level 3 backpack, a Car 98, and we got an 8x scope to go with. I think that 8x scope is gonna look really, really nice on that car. So as far as, so we got to go back. There goes a flash hider. We got some more ammo. There we got a ×2 scope. So go ahead and swap these scopes around, kind of get rid of this nonsense, as we did have a couple attachments for the SMG, for the Vector. We'll go ahead and dump that. I mean, with a level 3 backpack, you can kind of carry everything, but, you know, just want to keep a nice, clean inventory. So now we're heading over to the western side of the base. We're checking out some more of these warehouses. There's a nice vertical grip that will go, and we also picked up an M4. So, I mean, look at this loadout already. Now, we don't have the best armor. We're still walking around, you know, with a lemon on the top of our head. But as far as loadout, we got a Car 98 with an 8x, and we have an M4 with a 2x on it. But there goes, now we just picked up a level 2 helmet. So now we got level 3 backpack, level 2 helmet, and we have a level 2 vest. Now I'll go ahead and check out this bigger building over here, which is kind of in the corner of the first half of the base. Like I said, this place is so huge. There's no way you can cover all the ground. I mean, unless you land here and you have, you know, you're in the zone, you know, for the first couple of circles. But in this case, we weren't. When we touched down here, we were, you know, a few hundred meters away from the safe zone. But again, definitely going to be ideal for duos and squads just because of how large this military base is, or this military camp. So check out, so nothing too great up here on the second floor. So I'll go ahead, you know, just trying to check, I mean, check through all of these different rooms. We are looking for a ×4 if we can find one. Other than level 3 backpack, you know, looking for level 3 helmet, level 3 vest would be nice right about now. And again, for weapons, I mean, we're good. I mean, we're already, for our loadout for weapons, this is already pretty much end game. Okay, there we go. We pick up a couple boosters right there. We get those painkillers. There's our pan. But yeah, so of course it's going to determine, or it's going to be contingent on flight path, whether or not you can get here. You could always drive here. It's really going to depend. There's go pick up some bandages. It's really going to determine how far it is you have to go. I would say though, in my humble opinion, it's definitely worth the trip over here. If you're going to be doing solos, just pay attention to the zone, as this is kind of on the outskirts of the map, because you want to give yourself enough time, not only to loot, but to get to the safe zone. So we pretty much cleared the entire top side, and we pretty much checked out all those smaller green warehouses on the western side of the base. Now we're going to check out a couple more of these buildings. And again, since our loadout is good, we're pretty much looking for attachments. There is an AK laying on the ground right there. There's a UMP. We'll go ahead and stick with the M4. We'll go ahead and snag that grenade right there. As we check these longer, so you have the mini green warehouses, then you have these two long green warehouses. The best loot that I saw, again, this was my first time coming here. There's an SKS laying on the ground. We'll go ahead and pick up the ammo for it. So we have plenty of ammo for our Car 98, pretty much to get us through the game right now. There's some 5.56 laying on the ground. We'll go ahead and grab that. Whoops. Did not mean to do that. Just let the whole world know that we're here. So we went ahead and picked up the tactical stock. So as far as attachments, we are pretty much fully loaded. I mean, this M4 has all the furniture, all the bells and whistles that we need, but that's pretty much going to be all the looting that we can do. We're going to go ahead and hightail out of here, as the zone is going to be rolling in. And you see, we're not that far from the safe zone, but hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, make sure you go ahead and leave it a like. But coming to Campo Militar, it's in the furthest northeastern section of the base. But hopefully you guys enjoy the video. If you did, make sure you leave it a like. Subscribe to the channel if you're new here. Let me know in the comment section if you guys want to see some more of these videos exploring Miramar, you guys. But I got to go grab this chicken dinner. And again, hopefully you enjoyed it. And I'll see you in the very next video. This has been the military camp on the Miramar map. Take care, you guys.